For example, if you're making $2,000 a month and rent is 1.5K, my answer is no, don't go. Hi, I'm Jia En, people call me JE. I'm 26 years old this year and I'm a fitness trainer. I moved out of my parents' home when I was 22 years old. I think the reason was because I became a fitness trainer and my work hours are very sporadic. So I could teach at 7 a.m, 8 a.m, and then 12 p.m, and then 4 p.m. So I find it more sustainable and sensible to move somewhere closer to town, and also because I have many siblings and all of us are squeezing in one room. So I really wanted my own peace and my own space. I think the only daunting perspective or component of it is financials, obviously. This current semi-lockdown period, I'm not teaching classes, then there's no income, then how are you going to make sure that you have enough savings to feed yourself, pay your taxes, and also pay for your rent? Well, I started working at the age of 16, actually a little bit 15, like part-time jobs. Like after school, university in NUS, I would go teach tuition, and then I would go work as a waitress in the evening, and then once the clock hits like 11 p.m, I go to work at Zoop. So then I finish work at 4 a.m. and then I go back to school again. So it's like a cycle repeat. So many sources of income, very tiring. That's how I saved up eventually to move out. And obviously my first home was a very small, tiny studio apartment, not very expensive. I was searching online for my first home for about 3 months. Even easier to make a choice when you don't have a lot of money. So you filter by cost, there's only like 5. My parents were okay with it, I guess because growing up I've always been the independent one, and they do know clearly that my character is that I will not make decisions on the fly like that. I probably thought it out through very well. I haven't had anyone at least telling me that they're judgy on my decisions. In fact, a lot of people come to me and they ask me like, oh, how do I do it? How do I make the first step? This is actually my 4th place ever since I moved out. So as you can see, 4 years, 4th place. So every year I change an environment because I like to live in different types of homes just to experience life. So I go on my own and find it, and I find what's suitable. I go for viewings myself. Given the lack of stability of my job, I do not think that I am ready yet to purchase a house. I like the idea of living in different places, different environments. And I enjoy the process of decorating my home very much, a bit too much. But I personally do believe in the concept of purchasing to invest. I'm always like, what else can I buy? As long as the house has a lot of plants, that is my design style. Funny enough, I agree that it's like bleeding money every single month. But we all make money every month and we spend money on things. So we buy things and we pay money for what we value, and I need my space for filming workout videos, for example. And there are a lot of things that you don't realize when you stay with your family and then when you move out on your own. For example, if you drill the wall right now and you hang your painting, when you move out you have to remove the drill and then put the cement back and paint it back nicely. You come back home from work, dinner doesn't appear magically. You cook it yourself from scratch and then you wash your stuff. So it's all on your own now. I would say to all those young people who are thinking of moving out themselves, don't do it because you're upset with your family, or don't do it because you feel like it's cool. Don't do it because that could be a driving factor for a lot of people who want to move out. Weigh out the pros and cons for yourself and whether you're able to properly sustain the rent. For example, if you're making $2,000 a month and rent is 1.5K, my answer is no, don't go. Don't do it. Do research first, because rental in Singapore is not cheap at all. If I were telling me 4 years ago, I want to make sure I have enough savings to buttress anything in case coronavirus hits again, some other pandemic hits again, then do you have enough to sustain for a year without working? This is my dream home. Everything I ever wanted is more or less here. If I can change the view to like ocean, that'd be better, but for now, this is fine. If the question is to ask me any idea what the next one is going to be like I cannot keep having the appetite to be like, I want more, I want bigger. I think that's not healthy. I need to be very sensible as well. So this is max and I don't want to go bigger. Hi AsiaOne, my name is Jia En and you're watching Living Home.